I advise everyone to come to MDforMen for the prostate. The robotic prostate surgery will alleviate all your issues. You won't have to worry about looking for bathrooms or urinating problems or anything like that. It's fantastic. It works out great.
I guess, what were you like when I first met you?
I was in pain.
What was your problem again? Just so
it was. My pain was enlarged prostate. That's basically what it was. I had a couple of episodes when I was on business trips where it shut down completely. So I had to go into urgent care emergency room, and they did a catheter and drained everything, and then it seemed like it was all right. And we went through a lot of procedures. We did everything, checked everything for the cancer. I went through the biopsies and all that, and the prostate just kept growing. It just wouldn't stop growing. We went through several medications, I guess, Flomax, whatever else we had. Tried that. Seemed to alleviate it a little bit, but didn't stop it. And then I had another episode with another business trip, and I landed up in emergency again. And they had to, do the catheter and all that stuff. So then we started getting serious about what we were going to do. And
when we first started talking, and your prostate was very large. It was, I think, over 140 grams.
Yes.
Which is very, very sizable. And when we started talking about the robotic prostatectomy, what were your thoughts?
At first, by the time I got there, I think at that time I was ready to try anything, because I was uncomfortable, things just weren't working out. Didn't seem to be, medication didn't seem to progress, so I was willing to try just about anything. When you introduced that to me, I thought it was very interesting. You always think about, what's going to happen, but, I was ready to do whatever it took. And I was at that point.
What worried you most about the surgery?
What worried me most about it? It was unknown, but truthfully, I really wasn't that worried about it. I just knew that I needed to get something done. So it really wasn't so much the, what was going to happen. You explained it very well, and you said that we're going to put holes in me and pull it in there and get my prostate and take out the pulp and remove that. And I thought, well, the alternative was to be, the very intrusive surgery, which, they split you up. I didn't want that. So I really didn't consider it as much of a surgery as more, the robotics, just a couple of holes and something going in there and taking it out. It worked out good.
How are you peeing out?
Oh, like I was 20 years old, I tell you. Within about right after the surgery and stuff, I was able to pee, and it was kind of like, whoa. And then, within, a couple of weeks after that, I was just like normal. It was just like I was back at 20 years old. Extreme, it's just great. It was an unbelievable feeling. After going through all this, not being able to pee and, hurting and stuff, it worked out great.
Did you tell us a little bit about the hospital stay and your recovery immediately after the surgery? Like, how long were you in the hospital? You have incisions. How big are they? How many? And then how long before you felt like you were kind of back to your own life?
Okay. The surgery, I went in one day and I was out the next. I only spent one night in the hospital, which is great. I think, Dr. Kwan, you told me that, if I moved around and stuff, you let me out. And I said, heck yeah, I'm going to move. So I started moving around. It did hurt when I moved around. I didn't feel anything but surgery. I have, let's see, 2 holes here, 2 here, and 2 here. So 6 holes basically. This one is kind of look combined, but they're right above the belly button, just about an inch above the belly button. As far as, the pain, it's like any other surgery, you feel a little bit of pain and stuff like that, but it wasn't that much. I was able to walk right away. The only part I didn't like was not being able to eat. I wasn't able to eat anything but water and crackers, basically, and Jello for about a week. So, other than that, it was great. After a week, I think I went to work on the 2 weeks after I had the surgery. I was back to work. So by that time I was able to urinate great and worked out great. I wish I would have done it earlier. Instead of going through all those episodes I had with emergency room stuff and catheterizing. I even went to the extent, but I would have to catheterize myself sometimes because I wasn't able to pee properly. So, you build it up, and I went through that procedure that the nurses taught me, which is not fun at all.
There are a lot of men out there right now who are kind of suffering silently, I think.
I did.
What kept you from seeking care earlier? I mean, because it wasn't like it happened overnight, right? It was probably slowly coming up on you.
I guess just, being a man that you're having, issues with your prostate and stuff like that, I never thought that I would, My dad went through it, and when he was going through it, I said, it's just for old guys, Well, it's not. It just happens. And once that, your urine quits going through, it really, really starts hurting. So, I just procrastinated, I guess, but once it got worse, and I thought I would advise anybody that if they're having problems to go ahead and do that right away, because it really relieved everything. I have no issues at all right now, none at all. So it works out great. The surgery, didn't even know I had it, just have a few little scars, and not even hardly you can see them. So it's great. It's fantastic, I tell you. And it's not intrusive, and that's what the best part of it is. It's not intrusive, so.
And at MDforMen, how's been your experience here in the staff and the environment? Has it been friendly for you, and do you think it'd be friendly for other men?
Oh, definitely, it would be friendly. Guys are ashamed, I guess, and stuff like that. But once you put that aside and try to realize that you're helping yourself, and you alleviate some of the issues that you're going through, from having to be careful that you don't urinate. I was walk into a building. First thing I would look for was a restroom. Where is the restroom? Because I knew that at any time, I'd have to go run over there. When you're having the issues with the prostate, there's no, you can't hold it. It'll come, and there's some embarrassing moments that I had. So I said, I was, through with that, so I was ready to do just whatever it took. Now, it's not a problem at all. I mean, my bladder had gotten better, I think the other issue that guys need to know is that, your bladder will start getting hurt too with the, prostate Holton and all that stuff. Your bladder becomes like a tube elastic, and then pretty soon you lose control of it. I thought about that, and I said that I didn't want that to happen. I have to wear a bladder bag the rest of my life, so I figured I'd take whatever came. When you introduced this to me, I was ready to do it. So I wouldn't have to be wearing a bladder or a catheter the rest of my life. That was not something I wanted to do.
I'm so glad you're doing well. I mean, there was a period I was like, man, this prostate's just so big.
Oh, that was huge.
It's a big prostate.
Yeah,
yeah, because if you look here, actually, this prostate here is 56 grams.
Oh, mine's is twice the size.
More than twice the size.
Exactly.
Yours was probably 140.
Yeah.
It was a big prostate.
Yeah.
I guess, no, thank you so much. That's very helpful, because that's what we're trying to do, is help guys realize, look, there's options. Yeah. And there's many times where you have guys come in and it's too late.
Yeah, it is.
The bladder's gone at that point.
Yeah, and that was what I was afraid of, And other guys think that if they bother with that, just to get real personal, your sex life and stuff, it's actually got better too. Before, when you have you're having your prostate problems, stuff like that is a problem also. So now that's not part of it,
Huh.
So that has improved also. So.